What if the most important moments in your life aren't the ones you planned, but the ones where the stakes were higher, emotions ran strong, and silence or anger could have changed everything? Hi, this is Peter, and welcome back to Books for Thoughts, where we break down the ideas that help us live and connect more wisely. This week, we're exploring how we deal with each other, especially in moments that matter most. And today's book is all about those conversations that can either break trust or build it stronger than ever. This is Crucial Conversations by Kerry, Patterson, Joseph Grenny, Ron McMillan, and Al Switzler. Think about the last time you avoided a hard conversation. Maybe you stayed quiet to keep the peace, or maybe you spoke up, but with heat instead of calm. Those are the moments this book is about. Crucial conversations are the ones where opinions differ, the stakes are high, and emotions run strong. And here's the thing, how you handle those conversations often determines the course of relationships, careers, and even families. The danger isn't just saying the wrong thing, it's also saying nothing. Silence can be just as damaging as words spoken in anger. One of the most surprising insights is this: when people feel safe, they can handle almost any truth. But when safety breaks down, even small disagreements feel threatening. That's why the authors say, before you focus on what you say, focus on creating safety. Safety means respect. It means showing the other person that you care about them and their perspective, even if you disagree. And when people feel safe, their defenses lower and the real conversation can finally begin. So how do you know when safety has broken down? You'll usually see one of two things: silence or violence. Silence is when people withdraw. They stop sharing, hold back their real thoughts, or nod along while secretly shutting down. Violence isn't always physical. It's when words become weapons: sarcasm, raised voices, interruptions, anything that tries to dominate the conversation. Both silence and violence are signs. That fear has entered the room, and your job in that moment isn't to push harder, but to step back and restore safety. Here's another powerful idea. It's not just what happens that fuels emotions, but the story we tell ourselves about what happened. Someone cuts you off in traffic. You think they're so selfish, and anger rises. But what if the story was different? What if they were rushing to the hospital? The facts don't change, but the story changes everything. In crucial conversations, we often assume the worst about others' intentions. He doesn't respect me. She doesn't care. The key is to question those stories, to pause and ask, is there another possible explanation? That shift creates space for curiosity instead of judgment. At the core of every crucial conversation is a question: what do I really want? Not just for myself, but for the other person and for the relationship as a whole. When you start with heart, you stop chasing the temporary victory of being right, and you aim for the lasting reward of connection. It means asking yourself, am I trying to win the argument, or am I trying to strengthen trust? That simple shift can change the entire tone of the dialogue. If you want honesty, you have to create safety. The authors call this making it safe, showing respect and mutual purpose. Respect is obvious, valuing the other person's dignity no matter the disagreement. Mutual purpose means finding the why you both care about. Maybe it's solving the problem, protecting the relationship, or making life better for both of you. When people see you're not out to attack them, but to work with them, they open up. And openness is the soil where real solutions grow. In high-stakes conversations, most of us listen just enough to reload. We're not truly hearing. We're preparing our comeback. But crucial conversations require a different kind of listening. Listening with the goal of understanding. Listening to the meaning behind the words. Sometimes it means reflecting back what you heard to show you care. Sometimes it means asking gentle questions instead of making quick assumptions. Because when someone feels truly heard, they don't need to shout. They don't need to hide. They relax into honesty. Of course, a good conversation can't just end with words. It has to lead somewhere. That's why the book emphasizes clarity. Who will do what, by when? What have we agreed on? How will we follow up? Unclear conversations create lingering resentment. Clear ones create shared commitment. And the beauty is, the clearer the action steps, the stronger the trust. Because people don't just want to be heard. They want to know their words will lead to change. At the end of the day, crucial conversations aren't about avoiding conflict. They're about leaning into it with courage, compassion, and clarity. The moments we fear the most often carry the greatest chance for growth. So the next time stakes are high, remember, start with heart, create safety, listen deeply, and seek clarity. That's how difficult conversations become defining ones. If this breakdown resonated with you, I encourage you to pick up Crucial Conversations by Kerry Patterson, Joseph Grenny, Ron McMillan, and Al Switzler. It's a toolkit for the conversations that matter most. And if you enjoy reflections like this, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Books for Thoughts, where we explore wisdom in 10-minute sessions that help you live, lead, and love more wisely. Until next time, stay curious, stay kind, and remember, the words you choose can change the life you live.